What a move to the upside here on the SPY, the S&P 500 index. If it's your first time coming across the channel, welcome to all subscribers. Welcome back. So the SPY, after a choppy start, it actually found support in those inflows dominated. You could see it here versus those outflows. And then also a bull indicator was sent out here at the 547.50 level. And it was sent directly over to our Discord at 12:25 p.m. and it did not get canceled till 1:45 p.m. by a bear indicator, lasting nearly over an hour. And within that move, call options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets and join the members using 42 Vision to maximize whether stocks are going up or going down, check out the link down below in the description and the top pinned comment. We look forward to getting you connected and having you join us. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to hold support here. And it came back down to that level where the bull indicator popped up, a little bit below that, but it stayed above these inflows and broke back above that resistance of the outflow level of 548. And it just continues to push up here, even into the close. Back-to-back inflows. And then if we go ahead and zoom out even further, on the 15-minute, we have inflows dominating and a resistance up here of a historical outflow level, right? Since way back here at around the 560, 555 level. And that's that next resistance that we're watching. We broke this down on Thursday's video, how important it was to stay above 545. And it did. We pushed away from it. We have a bull indicator here on the 15-minute and even on the 30-minute, right? Into the close at the 547 level. Strong inflows there. You could see how they're dominating, right? Indigo and blue is inflows and red and pink is outflows. Outflows are much less than the inflows here in the last 2 days. And then you also have the bull and bear indicators there going ahead and confirming that extra layer of the strength of trend, right? So back-to-back inflows, and we're coming up here and we're in a tight range. And this is where 42 Vision and the inflow versus outflow really gives one that edge. And if you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve, check out the link down below in the description to get connected to the 42 Vision indicators and clearly see the strength of supports and resistance, as well as the strength of trends with our bull and bear indicators within the volatility of the markets and charts and individual stocks. Once again, we look forward to getting you connected and having you join us. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under that bull indicator and strong inflows here on the 30-minute. If we go all the way to the 1 hour, it's been under a bull indicator since Thursday, and those inflows were pretty strong since the 536 level and also down here towards the 530 level. It broke out, and now we just hit the 1 hour resistance of outflow levels. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting because it's a pretty big one historically, right? That's where things kind of slowed down. It came back up, rejected at 565 and came all the way down to 480s. Now, this is where it gets really important because once we break through 550, the next resistance I'll be watching based off the history of the charts is 555 and then 560. And then above that, we'll have to reassess and see things within these levels, how things are acting in the lower time frames. Because in the bigger time frames, we have 550 and then we also have 555, right? And then all the way up here, we're in a resistance area on the 2 hour. And then also on the 4 hour, we're breaking out. And we finally broke out through that 545 level. And now the next one up here, if the trend continues and the strength of this bull indicator from 523 and these inflows, the next one's up here at 573. Now we first have to break through 555 and then reassess from there. But in the tight range, we're breaking out here on the 5-minute and then also on the 15-minute. The first level is 555. After 550 comes 553 to 555 and then the 560 level. And to the downside, the first support that's critical here, and it was used as support on Friday, is 546, 545. And then below that, it's 543. That was a critical area of resistance on Wednesday, critical area of strength here, and then also critical area of support and inflows picking up pretty quickly to push us up to where we're at so far of 550. Now, we're going to take a look at here from our previous video how important, right, 550 and 555 are in the history of the chart and how 42 Vision in the inflow versus outflow gives us that edge. 550, 555, I would not ignore them. And to the downside, it's 545, 543, and then all the way down towards 540. If you guys want to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve, check out the link down below in the description to get connected, and it's in the top pinned comment. And we look forward to having you connected and join us and become part of the community of members using 42 Vision to receive that clarity and edge of trend and strength of supports and resistance in the volatility of the charts and market. Now, I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys quickly a little bit of overview here on how inflow versus outflow plus those bull and bear indicators really add perspective. So let's just say, one missed this first run, which this run right here was pretty clear. You got that bull indicator pretty strong there on the 3-minute. You have this inflow versus outflow level here of 537 to 538 that needed to be broken through to really confirm the strength. And then you have the 5-minute showing that 537, 536 level, and then inflow level plus bull indicator down here at 534. Right there, that's a double confirmation. And this is where it creates those tight areas of support and resistance you do not want to ignore. As long as you stayed above this inflow level and broke through this outflow level, the trend and strength of that bull indicator will dominate over the chart in the volatility until it is canceled. And it never got canceled until it hit the next outflow level. Does it always hit the next outflow level? No, not guaranteed, but it is something to use as reference until a bear indicator pops up. And it can be seen here in this example how it actually went ahead and tested it. And you could see it even on the larger time frames, right? The 30-minute, you have here a bull indicator popping up, you have the strength, and then it broke through the resistance of yesterday at 545, and then you have up here the resistance edge to begin with at 555. And then the 1 hour is showing the beginning edge here of 550. And it's same thing here. This bull indicator popped up at 514. There was an inflow that was huge here, dominating 2.8 million. And then it went ahead and it had these outflow levels from when it dropped from up here at 530 down towards 510. And then it broke out towards it as well, which is up here near 528. And then it just continued pushing up towards it. And then it used it as support, right? And that's where these inflows popped up. So it all aligns and it shows you that strength of trend within the volatility and even in the bigger picture. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.